Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jalen Smith and I am an aircraft loadmaster in the Air Force. And in this video, I'm going to be giving a story time as to how I found out about the Loadmaster job. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions about something I said in this video or anything related to the Loadmaster job, feel free to contact me on my social media platforms. I love talking to you guys. If you have suggestions that you want to see me do, feel free to DM me those ideas as well. So let's get into the video. In 10th grade, I signed up to take the ASVAB randomly. I didn't really have an idea of what I wanted to do after I graduated. I knew that I wanted to have the military as my plan B. So I took the ASVAB, and after a few months, the results came back. I scored a 70 on my ASVAB. That's pretty good. So senior year comes around, and I'm like, I have no idea what I want to go to college for. So I'm like, why not go to the military and figure out life and then go to college? I tell my parents this, they're like, okay, all right. I don't think they really believe me. I'm like a really girly girl, like preppy, and so I told them, and my dad was like, okay. So he reaches out to a recruiting office and I start my process. I do all of the recruiting stuff. I'm waiting, and I finally get my MEPS dates. So I go to MEPS and I go through all of those shenanigans. And then at the end of MEPS, after I was qualified to join the Air Force, they gave me multiple sheets of paper with lists of jobs that I qualified for. And I'm like, okay. So basically, the jobs that are on your list, it's based off of how well you scored on your ASVAB, how well your personality fits into those jobs, and other factors. So the jobs that were on my list were categorized by a specific category. So there's general, administrative, mechanical, and electronic. So for example, a general job would be a flight engineer. Administrative is personnel. Electronic is airborne communications, and mechanical would be like a helicopter mechanic. So once I got the paper with all of my jobs on it, I sat down and I looked at them, and I got a highlighter and I just went through all the pages and highlighted all the things that stuck out to me and things that I was interested in. So then another day, I sat down with my dad and we went through it, and with him being in the military already, he gave me insight and told me like what to lean towards more and stuff. So I was really fortunate to have that. But I do want to say that if you don't come from a military background, make sure that you do research on your jobs by yourself. Even though I had that insight, I did my own personal research, because you just have to know what you're getting yourself into with these jobs. And a lot of people get in weird situations because they have no idea what their job actually means and stuff. So research, knowledge is power. So the more research you do, the better it is. Some of the jobs that stuck out to me the most were photojournalists. I love taking photos. I love being creative. I love making videos and stuff. So I like that job. I like aircraft loadmaster. I like airborne communications. I had intel. I had all types of jobs that lean more towards aircrew. I knew that I wanted a job that traveled constantly and was always on the move. I'm not the type of person to be stuck in one place for a long period of time, so I was like, that's what made me lean more towards towards the air crew jobs. So one day before I had to turn my paper in, my dream job sheet to my recruiter, my dad contacted a Loadmaster that he knew, and we talked for a minute, and she told me what a Loadmaster was, what she does on a daily basis, the pros and the cons of being a Loadmaster, all the places that she's traveled to, what aircraft she was on, what it's like being a female in this career field, and so on and so on. And I just had like a moment. I'm like, everything just started to make sense. So I knew already that I wanted to travel the world and stuff. So I was like, this job is for me. I was like, I don't know if this is a sign or what, but I was like, this job is for me. So I'm like, I want to go for this job. So I put it on my dream job list. Yep, so that's basically my story. I had no idea what a Loadmaster was when I saw it on my sheet at first, but that's where the research comes into play, and using your resources and asking questions and watching YouTube videos. A lot of people have been DMing me to go more in detail as to what a Loadmaster is and just do more like informational videos about this job. I'm working on it, guys. I promise I'm working on it. So yeah, those videos are coming soon, and I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.